the truth will set you free. Maybe right now you think that, you know what, I have been practicing all the law of manifestation. I have been performing the law of attraction. I have been doing journaling. I have been doing the shadow work. And yes, I am really peaceful from the inside, but I'm not able to get the material abundance. And the main reason to is that maybe right now you're not being truthful to your own self or people who are genuinely close to you. In this day and age, walking on this path of spirituality, of running in this area of self discovery, of returning to your own self, is something which is so challenging for others to believe. So you don't have to scream or say it out loud to each and every person that what pathway you are choosing. But confrontation is a thing that you have to do, especially with your loved ones. And I think that is the biggest blockage in your manifestation journey. I was able to get so much abundance in terms of health, in terms of friends, in terms of inner peace. But when it came to material abundance, when it came to career, when it came to money, I felt as if there were blockages. It took me a really long time to understand, but I realized that I was not being truthful to my own self. And it's not just about money, it could be about your relationship, it could be about your connection that you have with your own self, or just the fact that you are not able to relate to other people and those experiences of experiencing that magic that I talk about, that people talk about. Because you're not confronting to the truth. One of the biggest lessons that each and every religion preaches, which is being taught to us, is being true to our own self. I don't mean to say that you have to open your book. You have to tell your whole life story to any person, your parents, because or your sibling or anyone. But a point comes that you have to stop living a dual life. For the longest time, I was not able to understand that I have been receiving that love, I have been receiving that respect. But when it came to material abundance, why I'm not getting it? The thing is, I was not being truthful. Because it is something which is so unconventional. I'm on a pathway which might sound fancy, but it requires so much courage, it requires so much patience to wake up every day, to show up, to fight against the odds. Because in this day and age, practicality is the way through life. And I feel that, I deeply feel this emotion that, you know what, we all are one, because that's what is taught. We are the byproduct of God. There is in our hearts, there is this small piece of God which connects us to them. And when I was doing my inner work, I was able to connect and feel that peace. Why? Because a I am a creature which is created by something so powerful. The one who created this universe has created me. I have experienced so many beautiful experiences in my life. I have come such a long way. But living in this material world, there comes a lot many challenges. And we become bound by time. Because if our words, if our thinking, if our manifestations are not converting into reality, because in the end I need to survive. If I can manifest this beautiful life that I want, I can certainly manifest the money or the abundance or whatever material abundance I wish to have. And even you can do that. And that is being truthful, coming out clean. And today I realize there are certain relations in my family that I've not been totally clean to them. And without even realizing, that thing was always stuck in me, that I'm lying. And I for a fact know that things will take a big turn for me after this very video. because I'm walking on the path of truth. I have seen in around people around me how they have to face the consequences of their actions because they chose to walk on the easy path, that is to lie. And later on, they muddled up in such bad way that there was no way to come back home. And when I was lying about what I want to be, about how I envision my future, I was trying to shame the person I am today. The little inner child within me was hurt because imagine there's this kid and you are trying them to not be their true self. That is the same thing I was doing with my own being. And that wouldn't have come into surface. I wouldn't have realized if today a difficult situation didn't happen with me. That confrontation has become the need of the hour for me to be truthful and for me to walk on this path of self discovery, of returning back home. I seriously feel this video find those people, and it's not about just being truthful to other people, it's being truthful to your own self. Sometimes, despite even knowing that what our true purpose is, what our ideal life is, we still stay in those relationships, we still stay in those places, we still stay in those situations, denying it, self sabotaging our own self. I'm not just saying that you have to be truthful to the world, but the main essence of this video is to be truthful to your own self because you should know where downfalls are so you can work upon them. A person who doesn't understand, who doesn't really know where they are lacking, they can never improve. I hope this video gave you the thing that you were looking for. Bye, guys.